Have you ever noticed your ankles swelling at night? Your energy fading faster than it used to? Or that nagging fog that no cup of coffee can fix? You tell yourself it's just age or stress, but what if it's not? What if those small annoyances are actually your kidneys waving a red flag, warning that something deeper is silently breaking down inside you? Every single day, your kidneys filter about 50 gallons of blood, more than enough to fill a bathtub, cleansing it of toxins, acids, and waste that could otherwise destroy your cells. But here's the chilling truth. When those filters start to clog, the poisons don't leave your body. They leak back into your bloodstream. And when that happens, fatigue high, blood pressure, brain fog, even swelling around your eyes are no longer random symptoms. They're the early signs of a system on the edge of collapse. Right now, over 37 million Americans are living with some form of kidney damage, and most of them have no idea until it's almost too late. Because kidney decline doesn't scream it, whispers quietly until it's irreversible. But what if protecting your kidneys didn't require expensive supplements, harsh detox kits, or restrictive diets? In this video, I'm going to show you how 3 simple spices, things already sitting in your kitchen, can help your kidneys flush out hidden toxins, reduce inflammation, and restore the clean, natural energy your body was meant to have. And I'm not talking about vague internet tips. These are clinically backed, scientifically proven ingredients that can start turning things around within days. So stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could be the turning point between constant fatigue and a second chance at vibrant, lasting health. When most people hear cinnamon, they think of cozy breakfasts or pumpkin spice lattes, not kidney repair. But inside that familiar spice hides something far more powerful than comfort protection. Real protection for the microscopic filters inside your kidneys that work around the clock to clean your blood. Let me show you how it actually happens inside your body. Each kidney holds nearly 1 million tiny filters called nephrons. Think of them as coffee filters for your bloodstream, fragile, precise, and irreplaceable. Every minute they strain waste acids and toxins out of your blood so that what remains keeps you alive. But when inflammation, sugar spikes, or chemical stress attack those filters, they begin to scar and collapse. Once a filter dies, it doesn't come back. That's where Ceylon Cinnamon, known as true cinnamon, steps in like a shield. It's packed with 2 potent compounds, cinnamaldehyde and cinnamic acid, which neutralize free radicals before they can damage kidney tissue. In 2023, a study in Frontiers in Pharmacology confirmed that these natural antioxidants reduce oxidative stress and cellular injury in kidney cells, something no synthetic drug has yet matched without side effects. I saw this firsthand with a patient named Robert, a 62-year-old retired teacher. When he first came to me, his ankles were swollen, and he felt exhausted even after sleep. His blood work showed rising creatinine, an early sign his kidneys were struggling. Instead of rushing to pills, we began simple lifestyle shifts. Each morning, Robert added half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to his coffee, the real kind, not the cheap cassia cinnamon that's common in stores, and loaded with coumarin, a compound toxic to the liver and kidneys in high amounts. Within 3 weeks, his swelling eased, his blood sugar stabilized, and his energy began returning. The change wasn't magic, it was science finally working in his favor. That's because cinnamon does more than protect. It helps stabilize blood sugar after meals, easing the burden on the kidneys that must filter every molecule of excess glucose. The National Kidney Foundation even lists it among the top safe seasonings for kidney health, not because it's trendy, but because consistent small doses have been proven to calm inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. Here's the practical sweet spot: 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon per day. You can mix it into oatmeal, sprinkle it over Greek yogurt, stir it into tea, or blend it in your morning smoothie. You don't need massive amounts. What matters is daily consistency. Think of it as sending your kidneys a small army of antioxidants every morning. But here's the key. While cinnamon shields your kidney filters from future damage, it doesn't flush out the toxins that are already stuck in your system. Protection is one thing, cleansing is another. And just knowing this isn't enough, because the next element you'll discover doesn't just protect it, actively pushes those trapped toxins out of your body. And that's where most people get it wrong. Cinnamon protects your kidneys from the inside out. But what happens to the toxins that are already sitting there, slowing every filter, every cell? Protection alone isn't enough. You have to flush what's been building up for years. And this is where one of the most underestimated herbs steps into the spotlight. Most people push it aside as decoration on their plate, but parsley is far more than a garnish. It's nature's gentle detox switch for your kidneys. Here's why it matters. Your kidneys rely on a constant balanced flow of urine to carry waste away. When that flow slows down, toxins get trapped like dirty water circling in a clogged sink. Parsley works as a natural diuretic, which means it encourages your body to release excess fluid and eliminate built-up waste without forcing your kidneys to overwork. Unlike harsh prescription diuretics that can deplete minerals and strain the system, parsley supports filtration while nourishing your cells. One of my patients, Ellen, a 58-year-old nurse, came to me complaining about constant puffiness around her eyes and hands. She drank plenty of water, avoided salt, yet her kidneys were clearly struggling. Instead of more medication, I asked her to try something simple. A warm cup of fresh parsley tea each morning, steeped for 10 minutes. Within a week, she noticed lighter swelling and clearer urine. After 4 weeks, her lab work showed improved kidney filtration markers and reduced inflammation. Her comment still sticks with me. I didn't know something that simple could feel like hitting a reset button. Science agrees. In 2024, a review published in Frontiers in Medicine analyzed several human and animal studies on parsley extract and kidney health. Researchers found that parsley improved renal biomarkers, decreased oxidative stress, and reduced inflammation markers in individuals facing mild kidney stress. The antioxidants in parsley, especially flavonoids and vitamin C, enhance the kidney's resilience against cellular damage. It's not just hydration, it's healing at a molecular level. The best way to use it, chop a small handful of fresh parsley and toss it into your soup salads or scrambled eggs. For a deeper cleanse, steep 2 tablespoons of leaves in hot water for 10 minutes, then drink it warm 2 to 3 times a week. Fresh works better than dried because the live plant oils carry the compounds that trigger detox activity. And always remember, consistency beats intensity. You don't need to flood your body, just give it a steady, natural rhythm of cleansing. But I have to warn you, parsley isn't for everyone. If you've ever had oxalate kidney stones, stay within small culinary amounts and skip heavy juicing. And if you're pregnant, avoid high doses. Parsley in large therapeutic amounts can stimulate uterine contractions. Used wisely, it's one of the safest, most effective ways to keep your kidneys clear and active. So think of cinnamon as the shield and parsley as the flow that washes the battlefield clean. Together, they defend and drain, protect and purify. But just knowing this isn't enough, because what comes next doesn't simply clean your kidneys, it reignites the circulation that keeps them alive. And that next spice is where most people's jaws drop. So now your kidneys are protected by cinnamon and cleansed by parsley, but there's still one missing piece. Even the cleanest filter can't do its job if the water barely flows through it. The same goes for your kidneys. They depend entirely on steady, healthy blood flow to deliver oxygen, nutrients, and carry waste away. Without that circulation, everything else slows to a crawl. And this is where a fiery hero enters the story: cayenne pepper. That familiar red spice does more than heat up your food, it wakes up your bloodstream. The compound behind its fire, capsaicin, triggers a reaction called vasodilation. It gently relaxes and widens your blood vessels, allowing blood to move more freely through even the tiniest capillaries inside your kidneys. More flow means more oxygen, better nutrient delivery, and faster toxin removal. It's like unclogging the garden hose so the water can finally rush through again. I remember a patient named Thomas, a 67-year-old mechanic, who'd battled fatigue and cold hands for years. His doctor told him his kidney function was borderline and that his circulation was slowing with age. Instead of relying solely on pills, we tried something simple, adding a small pinch of cayenne pepper, just 1/8 of a teaspoon, into his lunch soups and morning eggs each day. Within weeks, he told me, "Doc, I feel like my blood is moving again." His hands warmed up, his legs stopped cramping, and his lab results showed improved renal blood flow. Sometimes it really is that simple, and science backs him up. A 2024 review in the journal Nutrients found that capsaicin improves renal circulation, reduces inflammatory signaling, and protects against fibrosis, the hardening and scarring that slowly strangles kidney tissue over time. Researchers observed that even moderate daily intake could enhance glomerular filtration, the process that keeps your blood clean without causing dangerous spikes in blood pressure. Here's how to use it safely. Start tiny, about 1 or 8 teaspoons per day sprinkled into your food. Once your body adapts, you can build up to 1 or 4 teaspoons daily. Always take it with meals to protect your stomach lining. If you absolutely can't handle the heat, capsule forms exist, but whole food cayenne provides extra plant compounds that capsules leave behind. And of course, if you suffer from acid reflux, ulcers, or advanced kidney disease, talk with your healthcare provider. First, your body's limits matter more than any trend. The beauty of cayenne is that it doesn't just warm your tongue, it revives your cells. It boosts metabolism, sharpens circulation, and keeps your kidneys from working in a traffic jam of sluggish blood. Think of it as turning every spice you've used so far into a synchronized team. Cinnamon guards, parsley cleanses, cayenne fuels the flow that makes them all work together. But only knowing this isn't enough, because all 3 spices depend on one critical element to actually carry those toxins out of your body. And if you're missing it, everything you've done so far could fail. Cinnamon shields your kidneys. Parsley flushes toxins. Cayenne fuels the blood flow that keeps everything alive. But none of that matters if your body's running dry. Even the strongest filters can't clean without enough liquid moving through them, and this is where most people fail without realizing it. Think about it. Your kidneys can only push out waste through 1 medium water. Without it, toxins just circulate, settling back into your tissues like dust that never gets swept away. It's like trying to rinse soap off your hands with just a few drops. You'll still feel that sticky film because there's not enough flow to carry the residue away. Your kidneys work exactly the same way. I had a patient named Marianne, 71 years old, who always felt tired and bloated no matter what she ate. She thought she was drinking plenty, 1 or 2 glasses a day, but her blood work told a different story. Her kidneys were dehydrated. Within 2 weeks of increasing her intake, something shifted. Her urine went from dark yellow to pale gold. Her energy came back, and the heaviness in her legs faded. She looked at me and said, "It's crazy, doctor. All this time I thought I was just getting older." Here's the truth most people overlook. Even mild dehydration reduces kidney filtration efficiency by up to 25%. When your body is short on water, your kidneys tighten up to conserve what little fluid you have, which means toxins linger longer in your bloodstream. That's why swelling, fatigue, and even brain fog often trace back to something as simple as not drinking enough. The sweet spot: aim for about half your body weight in ounces of water per day. If you weigh 160 pounds, that's roughly 80 ounces, about 10 cups spread throughout the day. Don't gulp it all at once. Sip steadily so your kidneys receive a consistent flow instead of sudden floods that just rush out as urine. To make it easier, turn plain water into something you enjoy. Add fresh lemon slices, cucumber, or a few mint leaves. Lemon provides natural vitamin C to protect your kidney cells. Cucumber offers trace minerals for electrolyte balance, and mint brings refreshing antioxidants. Each glass becomes a small act of healing. And here's something powerful: when you drink 1 glass 30 minutes before each meal, your kidneys prepare to handle the upcoming load of nutrients and waste more efficiently. You digest better, your blood pressure stays balanced, and your kidneys stay hydrated right when they need it most. So yes, the spices matter, but water is the highway that carries their benefits exactly where they need to go. Without it, every antioxidant, every nutrient, every bit of healing potential stalls halfway. But only knowing this isn't enough, because there are still everyday habits silently sabotaging your kidneys. Things most people consider healthy that actually do the opposite. And that's what we need to fix next. You're drinking enough water now, right? That's the foundation, but hydration alone can't undo the silent damage caused by a few everyday habits that most people never question. Habits so common they're almost invisible, and yet they quietly undo all your efforts in the background. The first is excess salt. Most people think of sodium as just flavor, but inside your body it behaves more like pressure, literally squeezing your blood vessels tighter with every meal. Over time, that constant tension raises your blood pressure and forces your kidneys to filter thicker, heavier blood. Eventually, those delicate filters start to wear out. Studies show the average American consumes 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day, far above the recommended 200-300 milligrams. That difference alone can double the strain on your kidneys over time. The fix: use fresh herbs, rosemary, basil, thyme to flavor your food instead of salt. Your taste buds will adapt within 2 weeks, and your kidneys will thank you for decades. The second silent attacker is oxalate overload, found in foods many people think are super healthy: spinach, almonds, beets, dark chocolate. In small amounts, oxalates are harmless, but when eaten in excess, they can form sharp crystals that irritate kidney tissue and lead to stones. I once had a patient, Laura, who drank green smoothies every morning, packed with raw spinach and almond butter. Her labs showed rising oxalate levels and early kidney irritation. We swapped half the spinach for kale and romaine cut almonds down to a handful a day, and within 2 months, her kidney markers stabilized. It's not about eliminating good foods, it's about rotation and moderation. The third is hidden sugar, and this one's the most deceptive. You see, sugar doesn't just affect your waistline, it sabotages your kidneys through oxidative stress. Every spike in blood sugar forces your kidneys to filter out the excess glucose, creating microdamage with every surge. The American Heart Association warns that excess added sugar raises inflammation markers by 20% to 40%, directly accelerating kidney decline. But here's the part that shocks most people. Even healthy foods, yogurt, sauces, cereals often contain more sugar than a can of soda. The solution: reach for real fruit instead. Apples, blueberries, and grapes provide sweetness with fiber and antioxidants that buffer your kidneys rather than burden them. The truth is, your kidneys aren't destroyed by one bad habit, they're worn down by hundreds of little nothings, repeated every day. Every pinch of salt, every handful of almonds, every sip of sugary coffee adds up until the damage becomes visible in your lab results and your energy disappears. But here's the good news: the body forgives consistency. Give it cleaner inputs day after day, less salt, balanced greens, real food, and it starts repairing itself. Your swelling fades, your blood pressure stabilizes, your urine clears. The same system that filters your blood also has the power to heal itself if you give it the chance. And yet there's still one final piece, something even the cleanest diet and the best hydration can't replace. It's the simple, overlooked daily habit that can multiply all of these results tenfold. But only knowing this isn't enough, because the next factor determines whether your kidneys simply survive or actually regenerate. And it's something so simple, yet so few people ever do it. You can fix your diet, balance your salt, and drink the perfect amount of water, but without movement, your kidneys are still fighting uphill. You see, your kidneys don't have a heart of their own to pump blood. They rely entirely on your body's circulation. And when you sit for hours every day at your desk, in the car, or on the couch, that circulation slows down like a river turning to sludge. No flow means no filtration. The secret is movement, not intense workouts, but gentle, consistent movement that tells your blood vessels to open up, your muscles to contract, and your kidneys to receive a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients. It's not about burning calories. It's about creating rhythm. I'll never forget Henry, a 69-year-old retired pilot who came to me feeling drained, swollen, and convinced his kidneys were done for. He took his meds, changed his diet, even started drinking more water, but his lab numbers barely moved. Then we added just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking after each meal. Within weeks, his legs stopped feeling heavy. Within months, his GFR, his kidney filtration rate, improved for the first time in 3 years. Henry's eyes lit up when he said, "Doc, I didn't think walking could do what pills couldn't." And he's not alone. Studies from the Journal of Renal Nutrition show that moderate daily activity can boost kidney filtration efficiency by up to 15–20%, while lowering inflammation markers and stabilizing blood sugar, one of the biggest drivers of kidney decline. Another research team from Harvard found that just 2 short walks a day help the body clear out waste faster by increasing renal blood flow. Here's how to do it right. After each meal, take a 10-minute walk. If it's raining, march in place at home or climb a few stairs. Every hour you sit, stand and stretch for 2 minutes, it reawakens circulation and gives your kidneys the oxygen they crave. Light movement before bed, like slow stretching or yoga, helps your body shift into recovery mode, which is when most kidney repair actually happens. This isn't about perfection, it's about momentum. Every small act of movement compounds, improving blood pressure, easing swelling, and delivering the nutrients your kidneys need to stay alive. You don't need a gym membership. You need consistency, the quiet kind that builds strength over time. Because here's the truth, your body was never designed to heal while still. Healing requires flow, and movement is flow made visible. But even understanding this isn't enough, because the final piece ties everything together, the one mindset shift that determines whether these habits fade away or turn into a lifetime of kidney protection. And that's where we're heading next. So here's the truth, my friend. Your kidneys aren't broken, they're just tired. And tired organs can recover when they finally get what they've been missing. Protection, cleansing, circulation, hydration, better habits, and a little daily movement. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency. Every small choice you make tomorrow morning can ripple through your entire system and change how you feel weeks from now. If this video gave you clarity or hope, save it so you can come back whenever you need a reminder. And make sure to subscribe to this channel, because every week I share the latest medical insights, simple nutrition strategies, and proven habits that keep your kidneys strong and your body thriving. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss the knowledge that could quite literally change your health journey. Remember, your kidneys work silently for you every single day. Let this be the moment you decide to return the favor. Healing doesn't start with a miracle pill. It starts with awareness, with small acts of care repeated over time. I'm Dr. Mark Ellis, and I want you to know it's never too late to rebuild your health from the inside out. Your body is resilient, your kidneys can recover, and your best years of energy and vitality may still be ahead. Take care of yourself, take care of your kidneys, and I'll see you in the next video.